Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, TheRumpledOne, coming to you on Thursday, February the 13th. The year's 2025. Let's talk trading. Fix one thing at a time. These videos are for educational purposes only. Your results may differ from mine. As always, have your risk management in place so you don't lose more on any one particular trade that you're willing to lose. Fix one thing at a time. You know, traders, if we admit it, we have at least one thing that we could improve on. One thing that's holding us back. One thing that's interfering with our maximum profit. But chances are, reality check is we probably have more than one thing wrong. And so the first part of identifying or fixing something is identifying what the problem really is. You know, a lot of times people will talk about, this problem or that problem when what they're talking about really isn't the problem. It's something else. So you really have to identify what the problem is, and usually it's not what you're looking at unless you're looking at a mirror. Problem lies within you. We get into trades and the question is, we get into a trade, we want to make money. I mean, that's why we get in a trade. If we're long, if we buy, we want the price to go up, and if we're shorting, then we want the price to go down. I mean, that's just how it is, right? Now, the thing is, we look at these charts and we can see, wow, if I would have taken this trade, say right here, I could have gotten in. I have all these pips. Look at all the pips I could have made. And that's true. Had you done that, that's what would have happened. You would have made all those pips. But, and this is what's kind of funny, is when we get in these trades, we kind of have maybe delusions of grandeur, making, dozens or hundreds of pips, as opposed to thinking, you know what, I could probably get 2, 3, maybe 5 pips out of this trade. Or you might get in thinking, I'm going to get 5 pips, and then maybe you only get 1. You get the opportunity to take 1, and then it turns on you. And so what happens is we have to look at what are we really expecting to have happen. And that's one of the things that's frustrating about trading, because when you get in a trade, what you really want to have happen is for a price to go in your direction. But probably more times than not, unless you're good, and what some of you may be, I guess I'm not that good, price goes against you. Now, or at least it goes against me. But so maybe the realistic expectation is that, price is going to go my way. It's like, no, that's not the real way to look at it. It's like, you know what? I'm going to put a trade on and I'm going to want it to go a certain way, but let's just see what happens. Right here, we're at the double O, just crossed above it. Now, my instincts right now are to short this puppy as soon as it comes back to the double O. But the thing is, I'm not going to do it. One, I'm making a video, and two, I kind of know better, as you can see, and that's why I wouldn't have shorted right there. And something crazy is going on, it looks like here. I don't know what it is, but something crazy is going on. We'll just have to wait and see. So, one of the things we really have to do is fix our expectations. That's a biggie, a real biggie. So as you can see here, we've got about a minute left in this candle, this 5-minute candle. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. Now, one of the things I always say is when you win, it's luck, because you can't really control that. So that's something to keep in mind. And as you can see, once again, my instincts were right about not taking that double O trade to the south. So really, expectations. That's what you have to work on. Is just to make sure your expectations are realistic. Because maybe that's just the one little thing that's holding you back. Is your expectations are not realistic. Another thing that could be holding you back is or is fear. You might have some fear when you trade. And that'll cause you to hesitate. And hesitation in trading is a real killer. A real killer. Question is, why are you hesitating? Why are you hesitating? It's because you're afraid it's not going to go your way? Is it because you remember what happened the trade before, or the last 10 trades, or the last 20 trades? Are you thinking about the past and not being in the present? Are you still kicking yourself, beating yourself up over something that happened a long time ago? Only you can figure that one out. So the thing is, find one thing that you need to work on, and then write it on a post-it note or 3x5 card, or use the notes, the TRO my notes indicator, and put it right on your screen. So like you can see here, I said wait for flip, flop, flip. And that's why I have my flip-flop indicator that tells me. So I need to see it go to like 2 before, or 3 before I can enter a trade. So as we're watching price here, it's still going up. And like I said, I wanted to short right here. But I know that's one of the things I have to work on. So I have to wait for my signal, and then I can do that short. So you can see here we're in the holo zone. We've been talking about holos past couple of days. And so we had the M15 highest open. We've got the, looks like that's the H1 highest open there. And you can see price is dropping down. Now, right here, you can see we had yesterday's high. And actually, right before the video, I looked and I saw, hey, price is coming back, coming across. And I know how the pound likes to move from trading it with Walmart for years now. And I thought to go long, it's like, no, I need to make a video, so I'm not going to take that trade. But you can see the results right here. Would have been 20, a good 25 pipper or better. So if you're watching this video, maybe, you can write in the comment something that you're going to work on. And the thing is, you identify it, and then you write it on a 3x5 card. And before you get in each and every trade, you look at that card and you go, okay, this is what I'm going to work on, and this is what I'm either going to do or not going to do. Now, the thing is, when you write these cards, you know what the problem is, but you need to write it in a positive, what you're going to do as opposed to what you're not going to do. So rather than say do not hesitate, you say take the trade when the trigger appears. That's really important because that'll help fix that flaw. And it looks like we're in the monthly wick zone here. Kind of hard to see all that. Yep, we're in that monthly wick zone. Looks like we might wind up getting out of it, because price doesn't like staying in the wick zone, so that'd be another opportunity for a trade. So yeah, I'd really like to see if any traders out there will put it out there and say, hey, this is what I need to fix. So, fellow traders, that's about it for the fastest 15 minutes in trading. So, something's, oh, wait a minute. For some strange reason, it looks like I left off my screen. So, as always,